What's going on, guys? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. So I just wanted to do this for you because a few of you were asking how I was able to get access to the hidden MIDI menu on the Kawai MP7SE. So we'll jump right into it. So upon turn on, now we're going to do this together, okay? So that way I can just show you here. That way it's not too confusing for anybody trying to follow along with these settings. So we're going to do a factory reset on keyboard itself. Okay, now we just did one. And right here, we're going to hit the system button, which is to your right. We're going to hit the MIDI button. And you'll see it on page 1 out of 4 right up here. You just want to scroll down with the cursor. Okay. And what I always like to make sure that I do is these settings are on, like MIDI, USB on, and you know, I just turn that one on, USB MIDI. And then you'll eventually come to receive mode and program mode, which this has to be on multi, and this has to be on GM. So make sure you copy that setting. Okay, and once you copy that setting, you will have no problem. And I just hit the sub 4 button, which is right here on the mixer. And what you want to make sure, though, that you do is that the red lights are shut off, because if you have that turned on, you will play whatever sound you have coming through to your MIDI. So here's what I do. I just, right here, I just turn it off. Then I hit the button right here and make sure that's off. Actually, that has to be on. Never mind, because of the way it's programmed. I'm sorry. I misled you. So turn this one on, because that's your main MIDI channel that you are going to be using for all your MIDI sounds from the hidden menu. So now what we do is hit the edit button, and then you just go to channel program. Okay, and you'll see TRS channel program 001, and that's what this is. Okay. So you can do this. It's been a while since I played Entertainer. Okay, but then you get the point. You can go through, like, this is number 8. A perfect song for harpsichord is this. Or the other one. If you want to know a great song, that's a good song. I don't know if that's even called a harpsichord. Okay, here we go. Honky Tonk is probably what it is, I guess. This is the E pianos. Oh, here's the harpsichord, right here. It's not Christmas, so I'm not going to play that. But you get the point. You know, that's the harpsichord. Okay, so we're just going through a few of these. I'm not going to go through all because there's 128 of these. So there's literally 128 different sounds, like vibra chords. You know, there's that. Or, oh, I love some of these sounds though. You know what I mean? I'm just going through now on program 11. You know what I mean? So, I mean, these are great sounds. And then if I wanted to combine it with just the Shigeru in the internal sounds, I can. There's that. You know, I'll go through a few more. And if any of you guys ever have questions or just wonder how it's done, you can always comment, and I'll be glad to help you figure out what you need to figure out. There's no other people that are really doing this on this model, so I figured I would do that. I know Piano Man Chuck does. Shout out Piano Man Chuck. There's a lot of great people like Dr. Mix and all those people like Autopilot. Shout out you guys. So here we go, and then the last thing we're going to do is just a quick comparison, and then I'm going to end this video, but hope this gives you the right knowledge that you need. See, some of these sounds really aren't bad. Some of these sounds are... That's the church bell. That is so dope. I like that. That's cool. I love that. Got a little organ, you know. Now, some of the things you can use your pitch bend modulation on, but some things it just doesn't work, and that just doesn't work. Now, if you want to hear a church song, you know, something like... Now, if I wanted to add the piano... So, you know, I mean, I know people don't use them organs, but, you know, I was just showing you in general. So, you know, you get it. There's... organ. know what I mean. So, before this video gets too long, thank you for watching. You know, there's another one. You know, it's that. It's a little guitar, but it's alright. Then we'll combine that with a little piano. So yeah, that's that. I mean, here's... And then what I think I mainly just wanted to show you was the, you know, if you go back, you got like a plod right here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. And then you got the helicopter, which is a pretty cool one. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool. Telephone, old school phone, birds, oceans. Okay, so have some cool cymbal sounds. Have so many drums. See? No, not, believe it or not, this is... So yeah, before this video gets too long, some of these sounds, I just really wanted you guys to hear them, you know what I mean? And if you watch this video to the end, I'll show you guys something pretty amazing about this board that you probably never knew either. That's a pretty dope pad sound right here, you know what I mean? I wish Andrew McKean were listening, because I sometimes wonder what he would think of these sounds. But a lot of these sounds are more than playable, and a lot of these sounds are really nice. Now we'll throw this with the Shigeru. You know, that's nice. I mean, that's nice. You got some pretty good pads on here, though. Better than Yamaha's little analog pad, in my opinion. If you go listen to the analog pad on the P515 and the YC series, this is way better. Just hear it. So there's that right there, and then one more, and then I wanted you to hear the pad right here. That's pretty nice. Right here. And you don't hear sounds like that on the in a CP88, really. Here, perfect. Just wanted you guys to hear this. before I end up going, but right here. And my only gripe about it is that it doesn't sustain, which I'm sure there's a way that you can get it to sustain. So you have to literally hold it down during the duration, but it does sound good when you just hold it down. It's such a beautiful pad sound, you know what I mean? But the last thing I want to do before I end this video is I'm going to let you hear the Shigeru SK compared to the MIDI Grand, just so you can hear it. But I love this pad, y'all. I love this pad sound. Now, out of every single keyboard model, I've never heard a pad that sounded that gorgeous like that. You know, I mean, you can listen to Roland's and stuff, but it doesn't really inspire me as much as this. Now, some people love it, some people don't. But the last thing I want to do is compare this with the onboard. We're going to just do... Whoops. Okay, we're going to do just a quick comparison, and then we're done. Okay, here we go. Right here. Okay, let me set this up so I can compare it for you guys, and we'll call it a day. But really, those of you that watched my video, thank you so much. Okay, so here's the built-in onboard MIDI sound of the Bright Grand, which is in the hidden menu, and this is the SK Shigeru, all out of the box, the way you would get as if you would turn it on without any modifications done or anything like that. So here's the SK Concert Grand. Okay, here's the hidden one. And this is the only keyboard that I've ever played on where if you actually have two piano sounds together, it doesn't sound bad. It has a cool... But yeah, this is the internal MIDI menu sound right here. Okay, this is the SK Shigeru, the factory sound. Now, before I go, I wanted to add to, this is the only brand out of any brand I heard, Roland sounds so thin to me. But this is the most highest and dynamic range I've ever heard out of any keyboard. Now, if you turn the string resonance up, it'll sound a little bit artificial, but if you just leave everything the way it is, it sounds great. See that, and then if you wanted to hit the mix a little bit better, all you have to do is just you can just hit the like plus button. And the last thing I wanted to show you on a video about this is amazing. You know what I mean? And it just gives you more of a presence. Now, so at any rate, so you've heard the comparison. So this is, you know, just... Okay, so this is, like I said, this is the hidden MIDI menu one. And I love how, I seriously love, honestly, I love how when you just do that, it inspires you. Like, you don't have any other keyboard, like the CFX is crap. Compared to that, you can't get any great sound like that out of CFX. I'm sorry, you just can't. You see where I'm going with that? So it's got all that dynamic range. You know, now it might have clipped your speakers only just because I was pounding it a little bit harder, but you get the picture. Now, one of the things that I absolutely adore about this, and we're going to end the video, so thank you from the bottom of my heart really for watching this. So what I love doing is going into the virtual tech, and then we can actually, you know something, I forget where this option was. I think this option would have been under utility, and I think that it was, gosh, I found it somewhere, and I'm really hoping, okay, I'm really hoping that I can find it. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and we're gonna make sure that we find it for you guys. Hold on, because there's a way that it can literally learn, it can actually learn how you play. And what's really great about this keyboard is if you go into the touch response right here, and you don't see other keyboards with this feature right here, and you know, if you go to Light Plus, but then you'll see user 1, user 2, and so forth. You'll see these options, right? But you have to get access to it like through, okay, it's right here through user edit. I remember now. And what's really nice is if you hit user edit, you'll see touch curve, and you'll see the option for temp, you know, whatever, temperament. And you know, what I like to do is go to touch curve, and it's set to user 1. And let's say if I'm like, okay, well, okay, let's set it to the user 1. Okay, so we're going to set it here to user 2, or hold on. Because see, there's a way that you can execute this. Okay, look, and you see how here at your bottom, okay, so you have user 1 and the temperament. Now I can hit, you see the options like next, you have F1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can easily miss that if you're not familiar with using this. So I just hit next. Okay, it says start playing soft plus loud. You know what I mean? And then you hit execute, and then that's what happens. And then you hit save, and you say, "Are you sure?" Completed right there. Okay, so now I can go here into my touch and see as of right here it's on user 1, and it learns how you play hard and softly. See what I'm saying? Or you can change it. It doesn't matter what you do. If you're like, well, you know, I want some more out of the mix, I could just go ahead and, you know, I can put it on normal again and you get what I'm saying. There's, I mean, really, what other keyboard has these amazing features like this? I haven't seen Roland do something like this. I haven't seen, you know, Casio. I haven't seen any other company do anything now. Do I wish Kawai would have made this into an interface? Yes. Or all those things, but you don't need all that with this. This is kind of a really standard, and with this, you could honestly get away with ever needing to use Bluetooth, with ever needing to do any of those. Why would you want Bluetooth anyways in a keyboard? Because if you have Bluetooth, somebody can just connect to your keyboard and just start playing some random stuff and then completely embarrass you on a gig. So I wouldn't want any of those things to happen like that. Now, I think we've just about covered everything I just wanted to cover. And if you have any questions here on this fine device, you just let me know, and I'd be glad to answer this for you. So, like I said, this is the only board that seems to have all these features, unlike anything else that I've ever used. And if I ever wanted to layer, like over here where you have the mixers with 4 different sounds, you can. All you have to do is just, you know, go to the slider number 3 if you wanted to, and slider number 4, and then all you would have to do is just hold down on each one of them INT/MIDI, just like this, and I'll show you right here. So let's say if you wanted this channel, for example, to be a MIDI channel, all you would do is just hold that down, and then you would see it say zone both, and then you would at the same time hit yes on your cursor, just like that while I'm holding down. And now you can layer 4 different zones at once if you would like to do that. So there you go, there you have it. I think we've... Yeah, that's because I have 4 sounds layered, but you get the point. Okay, so we could do all that. The next video I'll be going over my Boss RC 505 NK2, and that'll be here in about a week or so. I'll try to put together a video for how I like to do live looping and all that. So thank you so much for tuning into this video. I do appreciate it. Here we go. I'm going to play you guys out, and we'll be good. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video, and leave me a subscribe. If you guys follow me and subscribe, I'll try to do some more things that most people don't do, because a lot of people will just go on YouTube and try to sound good and whatever, show off. But I want to be the person who will go into exact details on literally everything, even the details that most people do, what I'm saying, don't go through. So that's something I hope to achieve. Most people will not tell you the detailing sounds that are in this Kawai, and I just came out here and did it. So the next video I will be making is going to be layering 4 zones, and it's going to be using the onboard USB video, video. Oh, come on. It's going to be the onboard USB sound recorder. We're going to make a little demonstration of a song, and I'll show you how you can do all those things on this board, which it has even drum sets and everything like that on this. So a lot of people, I believe, underestimated the board. Kawai did fix the RH reaction issue that they had as being on the phone, spending time with their tech support. They did recall, and they a couple of years back they actually did fix a lot of their action. Now what's really amazing, if you type in firmware update on the Kawai MP7SE, there's even a new firmware update available. So if you guys haven't done that yet, make sure you snag that, and if you don't know how to do that, I would be happy to walk you through. So you just type in firmware update Kawai MP7SE, and you will see right here that there is an actual new one, which is which version? It's 1.04 right here, version 1.04. So if you guys haven't gotten version 1.04 put on your device, I would suggest you to do so, because it says this recommended update improves handling when changing setups and fixes an issue on the MP7SE whereby the tone wheel simulator percussion sound did not respond to sysx change messages. And even I have spent time with their tech support, and I've tried to get them to fix a couple of these little issues, and I think they did listen to me on that part, and maybe they said, you know what, let's go ahead and do it. That sounds like that's something they did. I don't know. But be sure and do this right here, and follow the guides and instructions to right here, and this teaches you how you can do it. So for anybody that didn't realize about the firmware update, it's here. So much love, and peace out. Thank you for watching. Leave me a subscribe, and I'll do more videos on this model, and thank you very much.